Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here to continue our discussion on AI. Before we begin, let's look at some things you might share the same experiences. Have you been waiting for your favorite YouTubers to update? And when they do, the video usually lasts about 10 minutes long. Movies and video games usually come out with multiple series that takes years to develop. But once they are released, we go through them pretty fast. It's the same with AAA video games we've been waiting for. They might keep us busy for just a day or two. And even big online games like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, and Genshin Impact, where there's a lot to do, can still run out of new content quickly. It looks like the way we make content cannot keep up with how fast we consume it. Sometimes complicated process and tasks can really slow down great ideas. But here's where generative AI comes into the picture. Just last month, OpenAI brought in 7 artists to give them access to Sora. This helped them bring their cool ideas to life without the usual limits on resources. They could really push the creativity and share more with their audiences. Generally, when we watch videos, we don't really pay attention to small details in the background, but believe it or not, these are crucial in making a video great. And here's another cool thing about AI. It helps creators cut down on the time they spend hunting for stuff they don't really need. Instead, they can focus more on actual creating. This means they can make more content and make it better too. Lately, there has been a trend toward more linear games, and it's affecting the variety in traditional computer role-playing games, CRPGs. It seems like the speed of game development just isn't keep up with the complex content that developers want to include. On a related note, NVIDIA is making some interesting strides with AI. They've developed ways for players to interact directly with characters in games. This technology doesn't just make games more engaging, it enhances the whole experiences by adding depth to interactions and give players more freedom to explore richer narratives. As technology improves, the development cycles for AAA games often stretch over several years. It becomes apparent that our current production tools aren't enough to speed up the development process significantly. To address this, many game developers started to use AI-assisted game engines. These tools are designed to boost the efficiency of industry professionals, streamline their workflows, and enable them to produce more content. This helps to meet the growing demands of players and enhance the overall gaming experiences. AI tools like this are being developed specifically to address human needs. Traditional hand-drawn animation processes has been replaced by more advanced digital workflows. This change was necessary because the old methods could not keep up with the demand of quicker content production. In modern game development, turning an initial design into a final product can take several months, which often fails to meet player expectations. CRT TVs have been largely phased out, replaced by sleeker LCD and OLED displays. This evolution reflects a shift away from bulky, inefficient designs that no longer satisfy consumer needs. In manufacturing, with many tasks has been theoretically be automated, human oversight is still essential to manage operations and address problems that automated system cannot resolve. Older VR devices are being overtaken by newer models that offer greater portability, more content, and are more affordable. High cost can make even the most appealing game inaccessible, defeating the purpose of creating engaging content. Similarly, automated household devices like washing machines, dishwashers, and robot vacuums perform essential effectively, but their utility is derived solely from meeting human needs. Ultimately, it is the user who express their requirements, and tools, including generative AI, are being refined to align with these expectations. AI was never meant to replace humans. Here's why. First, consider generative AI for images. It's been around for years, but the 2023 launch of ControlNet was a real game changer. It allowed AI-generated images to be used practically for the first time. People expect to control AI. Without control, AI just doesn't meet their needs. Take the example of Keyword Studios. They tried to develop a game solely with AI, but it didn't work out. The project showed that technology cannot replace human talent. AI needs human direction. It cannot create on its own. This holds true in any field, even in an area like image processing where AI does well. It still shares the workload with humans 50-50. The reason? AI doesn't have the drive to create. It needs us to set goals and to guide it. That's why tools like Midjourney are being made more controllable. We are not trying to reduce human skills or replace them. We are aiming to enhance and support them. When it comes to using AI, we are up against some pretty big challenges. First, professional knowledge. You've got to know exactly what you want from AI within your field. This means precisely defining your requirements. Next, aesthetic judgment. This is about having the eye to critically look over what AI churns out, whether it's images, music, or text. Then there's implementation skills. Can you turn your big ideas into reality? This means taking what's in your imagination and making it real through images, music, animations, or text. Technical proficiency is key too. This involves using software to tweak and refine AI-generated materials to just the right standard. Cross-disciplinary integration. You are pulling together resources from different fields to create something truly unique. Technological insight is crucial. You need to keep up with the latest tech, understand different AI tools, and know which ones are right for your project. And adaptive learning. This is all about being agile, quickly getting up speed with the new AI tools across different domains. Finding people who excel in all these areas, that's rare. These skills require extensive learning, lots of experiences, and plenty of practice in relevant fields. Novices can just jump in and bypass these requirements with AI alone. Please don't hesitate. Starting a conversation with AI is easier than you think. You just need to give some simple descriptive prompt. Say you are interested in classical painting style. Start by getting to know different artistic styles like Impressionism, Expressionism, Cubism, Futurism, or pop art. It also helps to understand some basics about perspective, color matching, light and shadow, and composition. If you are looking to create music, starting by getting familiar with the sounds of different instruments. Think violin, viola, cello, flute, oboe, bassoon, and learn to tell apart different music genres like classical, rock, funk, jazz, blues, and electronic. And if it's video you want, make sure you know shot types. Learn what makes close-up shot different from a medium shot, a full shot, or a long shot. And remember to avoid basic filming errors like crossing the line. It's a bit of learning curve, but without this specialized knowledge, it can be tough to communicate effectively with AI. Uploading your artistic assets to OpenAI tools can be risky. Once uploaded, your assets might end up being used for AI training or other purposes. The safest bet is to use AI tools right on your own computer and train your AI yourself. If you decide to train your own AI, remember that you'll need a lot of data. But be careful, many online resources are copyrighted, which means they are not suitable for AI training. Cognitive limitations. Cognitive psychology tells us that our imagination has limits based on our brains already know and have experienced. Basically, our brains mix together our knowledge and past experiences to come up with new images and ideas. So if we've never encountered a certain concept or object, it's tough for our brain to invent something completely new from it. In a similar way, AI can just create from thin air. It can only make things that resemble or identical to what's being trained on, apart from some artificial creations that seem like hallucinations. This means that potential of the people using AI sets the bar for what AI can actually do. If you have communicated your desired outcome to AI the proper way, can it then create what you want for you quickly? The reality with AI is not as simple as it seems. Right now, most AI is focused on creating images and doing post-processing, but this comes with a couple of big challenges. AI-generated images often lack depth and layers, which means there's a lot of time spent fixing them up. Things like adjusting light and shadow are particularly tricky. The music world sees similar issues, where AI-generated music often lack quality and distinct tracks, making it hard to fix. Video games needs hundreds of different artistic elements, each with its own unique production process. Many of these elements don't yet have AI tools designed to meet their specific needs. But AI is starting to help out in game production. For concept artists, it's making things faster by A, help with brainstorming and quickly come up with design ideas. Assisting in experimenting with lighting and composition through fast visualization techniques. Creating and improving textures and effects. These aids can speed up concept artists' work by about 30%. In the realm of 3D modeling, AI can help figure out the effects needed for the original concept art to provide production references. Generate 3D effects to flat surfaces like reliefs, floor tiles, and walls. Enhance concept art details and offer various options. These tools can boost modelers' productivity by up to 5%. Clearly, there are still a lot of potential for AI to improve and expand its capabilities in each specialized field. To keep a game running smoothly, every piece of art in it has to be made by professionals who really know their stuff. These assets go through a lot of checks before they make into the game. Without this kind of expert knowledge, it's just not possible to properly review, tweak, and adjust content that AI creates. AI can offer up content, sure, but it cannot make the critical decision. That's a job only humans can do. Moreover, just one small mistake can make an artistic asset doesn't make the cut, stopping it from being used as planned. Typically, the average user has to keep tweaking the AI, picking the right result out of many possibilities. Or a user might find they need to really get to know specialized software to make big improvements to what the AI produces. Often, this takes more effort than you might expect at first. Unlike humans who use tone, gestures, and even eye contact to communicate, you might find you have to put in even more effort when trying to get your point across to AI, and you still might not get the results you want. After all, AI isn't human and cannot replace the human touch. If you find you need a more powerful AI, you'll have to feed it more resources and data. But be careful. This can quickly become a cost that is just too much to handle. Current AI tools are like Swiss Army knives. They are versatile, but have their limits when it comes to specific tasks. It's crucial to know what they can do well and what they cannot. Think about this. Despite all the tech advances in communication and the Internet of Things, we still often use simple mechanical switches to turn our devices on and off. Even though we've got sophisticated CNC machines, 3D printers, and spray painting tech, tasks like building construction, carving Buddha statue at temples, or painting walls still heavily rely on human hands. AI can whip up images in various styles and create photorealistic rendering in just minutes. However, it can quickly generate something like comics shown in this slide. The reality is, there's no AI can do everything, and that's not likely to change. Given the costs, practical uses, and demands, AI development will probably continue to target specific areas, which could make learning it even tougher for us. Just like CPUs are great at handling complex calculations, and GPUs are perfect for managing lots of simple ones, we need to figure out where AI really shines. By understanding the tasks AI excels at, we can work alongside it more effectively. For example, AI may not be able to build a real villa, but it can help you plan your villa, choose the right materials, and offer advice on project reviews. The key is to let AI handle what it's good at and leave the specialized tasks to professionals. If you are looking to keep improving your AI skills, working with a professional team has some real perks. You'll get to work on all kinds of projects through Art Outsourcing, which means more chances to work with AI. You'll collaborate with big game studios that often provide the latest tools and plugins, boosting what you can do through Art Outsourcing. You'll gain practical experiences using AI tools on actual projects, so you won't have to spend time doing the same old research over and over. There are experts specifically focusing on researching AI to make this technology practical and accessible. And you'll be part of ongoing game projects where you can learn to use these tools hands-on. With the user's permission, a professional team can better utilize AI to create more and higher quality content. Now, let's get started. Continue AI.